And just watch how beautiful and neat the finishing is. So basically, in today's video, I'll be sharing with you how to go about the cutting and the sewing of this beautiful dress with the open back lacing. Now, emphasis will be on the back part, but I'll also show you how I drafted the front part, which is the princess dart bustier. Now, kindly watch this video to the end, subscribe to this channel, like this video, and turn on your post notification to be notified anytime I upload new tutorial. Let's get started. So this is going to be my starting point line, and this part here is going to be my center front. So from the starting point line, I'll measure down to my bust point, I'll mark it and roll it out. Still from the starting point line, I'll measure down to my under bust, which is 13 inches. I'll also further measure to my waistline, which is 16, and then I'll roll it out. Okay, after I'm done, I'll go ahead to indicate this is my shoulder line, this is my bust point, the next one is my under bust, and the third one is my half length measurement. So now I'll go ahead to take my neck measurement, and I'll be using 4 inches, and I'll be coming down by 3 inches for the front part. And after I'm done, I'll go ahead to connect it with a curve. Now I'll go ahead to divide my shoulder measurement by 2 and mark it, which is 8 inches. Now on that 8 inches, I'll be coming down by 1 inches for my shoulder slant. I'll connect it. Now from that shoulder slant, I'll be going down with my armhole measurement, which is 7.5, and I'll also connect it this way. So this is my chest line, or you can call it the armhole line. To get our princess darts, I'll divide my nipple to nipple measurement by 2 and mark it. Mine is 8 inches, divided by 2 is 4. Now I'll connect it this way. Now I'm going to leave that for now and divide my armhole measurement into 2 like so, just to get the midpoint. And on that midpoint, I'll be going in by 0.75. Now I'll divide my round bust measurement by 4, mark it in order to connect these 3 dots together. So now I'm back to these other parts. I'll be taking my dart measurement and I'll be going out by 0.5. I'll also go down and mark the same 0.5 and connect it. And inward, I'll be doing, it depends. If you're bustier, you can do 1.5 or 2 inches. But for me, I'm going to be using 1.5. So I'll mark 1.5 there and also mark 1.5 downward like so. I'll connect it. Now I'm going to connect it with a curve on both sides this way. Now on the armhole, I'm going to be dividing whatever I have there by 2 to get a midpoint. Mine measuring was 8 inches, so divided by 2, I'm going to get 4, so that's my midpoint. Now I'll go down by 0.75. You can do 1 inches if you want. Now I'll connect it to this midpoint here, but before then, I'll be going up by half an inch from that point. Just go up by half an inch and connect. Take your time to do this part, and if you do not have a ruler, you can equally use your free hand to do it. Now I'll measure whatever I have here and I'll go ahead to extend it out with the measurement I got. This is because when we're sewing it, just so we don't have shortage. And at this point, I'll add my sewing allowance, which is 1.5, and I'll connect it to the point here. This is now our new armhole curve, so I'm going to cancel this part. Now I'll divide my round bust measurement by 4, mark it, add my sewing allowance to it. I'll also divide my round waist measurement by 4, pick that dart we added, add it to it, and also go ahead to still extend it out with my sewing allowance, which is 1.5. Now after I'm done, I'll just connect all the lines together. Now this is just a simple method of how to cut out your princess dart bustier. Now basically I'm indicating this is the center front and this is the side front. I'll go ahead to cut it out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and also drop a comment. Okay, so basically we're done with the drafting of the princess dart bustier. Let's get to the back. Now I'll go ahead to measure my half length, which is 16 inches. I'll go ahead to extend it this way. Now I'll take my round neck measurement, which is 4, and I'll be coming down by 1 inches for the back. Now I'll divide my shoulder measurement by 2, which is 8 inches, mark it, and I'll be coming down by 1 inch for my shoulder slant. I'll also connect it. Now from that shoulder slant, I'll take my armhole measurement, which is 7.5, and I'll also connect it. Now on the armhole area, I'm going to be dividing it by 2 and I'll be going in by 0.5 inch. Now after marking the 0.5 inch, I'll divide my round bust measurement by 4 and I'll mark it, which is 9. Now I'll connect these 3 dots together to give us our armhole curve. Now I'll be adding my sewing allowance, which is 1.5. I'll divide my round waist measurement by 4 and I'll also be adding my sewing allowance to it. Now to the main part of this outfit, to get our back, I'm not adding any dart to this because it's going to be having a lace into it. Now from that apex point, you're going to measure downward. You can decide to slant your ruler if you want. You can decide to keep it straight. You can decide to just depend on how open you want it to be. Okay, so for me, this is how I want it to open, so I'm going to connect it. Now this is where we're going to be adding the loops. Now the next thing we'll do is to cut it out and our pattern is ready. Okay, so this is the pattern for both the front and back. Now I've gone ahead to cut out my fabrics, including my lining, using the pattern we drafted earlier. Now they are all in two pieces each. This is the center front and this at the side. This one is the side and this is the back. Now I'll go ahead to join these two pieces together, starting from the lower part upward, and I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Now you can also use your pin to hold it down if you are not sure, but then if you're a pro, you can just go ahead to do it. The same thing I'm doing here is the same thing I'll be doing on the lining part. Now I'm done with the sewing. So the next thing I'll do is to join the main fabric and the lining together, stitch it on both sides like so, and also stitch it on the neckline this way and turn it to the right side. Now for the back, I've gone ahead to stitch the ropes that will be used for the loops this way, and then the next thing I'll do is to go ahead and use the lining to top stitch it and close it up. Now I'll go ahead to stitch it this way and also stitch the side. I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. While I'm done, I'll go ahead to turn it over to the right side. So basically I'm done with the sewing. I missed some of the clips, but then I joined both the front and the back together. Now the next thing I want to do is just to add the sleeve to it. Okay, so this is how it's looking. Now the next thing we're going to do is to add it to the lower part of the dress, and I used 3 yards to draw the gathers of this. You can use more if you want. Now after I'm done, I notched the center part. Now I'm going to bring the upper part of the body and also place it together where I notched it to make it equal. Now I'll top stitch it like so. After I'm done, I'm going to bring the lining, making sure the right side are facing each other like so, and I'll go ahead to top stitch it and turn it over to the right side. This is to enable it to have a clean finishing. Now I added this net to it to make it like more fuller. So basically I'm done with the finishing, and this is what the outcome is like. It's looking nice and it's looking beautiful, and just watch how beautiful and neat the finishing is. So now to finish up this dress, I'm just going to add the zip to the dress and also hem the lower part of this outfit, and we're good to go. Now I also stitched the ropes earlier, which I did not show, and I attached it to the outfit, and this is what it is giving. So what do you guys think of this dress? It is nice, it is lovely. So I'll see you guys in my next tutorial. Bye for now.